You know how last week I was like, I got my finger on the pulse? Not no more. Holy crap. Chase Lehocky here with the Blue Futon. Going over the box office predictions of December 1st to the 3rd. Holy cow, the last month of the year. Bonkers. And let's go over last week with Thanksgiving. Let's talk about the three quote-unquote wide releases coming out this week. So we have Silent Night, Godzilla Minus One, as well as Beyoncé Renaissance. So let's just talk about the first one I says too. Silent Night. John Woo's movie with no dialogue. Zero dialogue. I'm so stoked for this movie. I'm so excited for this movie. So the only question is this going to be a sleeper hit? That's a question for you and me to talk about. Number 2, Godzilla Minus One. Another one that looks absolutely freaking bonkers. It's going to IMAX. It's going to RPX. It's going to 4DX theaters. So it makes me wonder, is this going to be a sleeper hit too? Who knows? And we have Beyoncé Renaissance. So people are thinking it's going to do pretty good. I think it'll do The reason is I'm not seeing enough buzz for this compared to Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift was everywhere. Beyoncé Renaissance, everyone's like, oh, you're kind of cashing in what Taylor Swift already did. And I don't know. I just don't see the Beyonce. I just don't see it. I don't see it doing really big numbers. You don't have the white Swifties, okay? Let's be honest. Let's be freaking honest. So anyway, let's talk about this past weekend. And what a freaking curveball. Anyway, my pulse on the audience was wrong. So was every other pundit, though. So everyone got it wrong this weekend. This was atrocious. Anyway, number 5, what I got right, Thanksgiving. I thought I was due 5.7. It held better, 7.0. So good job, Thanksgiving. I like it. I saw one review saying it's anti-capitalist. It has nothing. You really think that Black Friday thing at the beginning was about anti-capitalist? It was literally Thanksgiving, what happened, what shenanigans can ensue. Black Friday. It has nothing to do with capitalism. What people dig, like, the trenches they dig to try to find their own agenda in the movies, pretty freaking ridiculous. Kind of like with Death Wish, also one of Eli Roth's movies, where he's like, you guys are judging this movie without seeing it. Watch it first. All right, number 4 was Trolls Band Together, which I did get that right. I did change it on Gold Derby. So I thought I was going to do 14.1. It is 17.3. So good job on that for me getting that. But now, number 3 was Wish. Wish! With 19.6. I thought it was going to do 45 million. This has got me terrified for Disney movies now. Listen, Disney parks, Disney cruises. I don't think they have nothing to worry about. Disney shows, Disney Plus, Marvel. These movies, they should be terrified. They should be terrified. Cruise, they got them down perfectly. Maybe except the Wish and the Treasure with the running track on the outside. Not the greatest design. Anyway, it's 19.6. And Napoleon beat it. A 2-hour and 45-minute Joaquin Phoenix battle movie beat a kids movie on the 3-day and 5-day. I was thinking 13.5. It did 20.6. A whole million more. Number 1 was Hunger Games. I was thinking 20. It did 29 million. So that held a lot better than I thought. Holy shenanigans. Anyway, all right, like I said in the beginning, number 5, it could be Trolls. It could be Godzilla. It could be Silent Night. That is my guesstimation on what number 5 is going to be. And my gut is saying the nerds are going to come out for Godzilla Minus One. I'm a nerd. I'm excited. I'm allowed to say that. I think 8.0. That might be overzealous. I think the range is from 4 to 9, so I'm going the top end. But I think Godzilla could be a pretty damn sleeper hit. Trolls, though, can be right on its heels. The question is, because this weekend, the first week in December is usually atrocious for the box office. Will more families go see Trolls or Wish? I don't know. For me, number 4, I am going with Wish with 9.2. Here's the thing. Can Trolls overtake Wish? Could Wish even drop out of the top 5? I don't know, but I'm going with 9.2. This, like I said, I don't think anyone knows this weekend truly what the drops are going to be. Because Trolls is literally only 2 million off, even less, 1.8 million off from Wish. 1.8 million. Anyway, number 3, I am going with Napoleon with 10 million. This is where I could be wrong because I'm looking at Killers of the Flower Moon. That was a 60% drop. I'm going with more of a 50% drop. What will have a bigger drop? Killers of the Flower Moon or Napoleon? I don't know. So that's what I'm saying. 4 or 3, 4, 5, it's very difficult. Number 2, I think it's going to be Hunger Games. It's pretty easy. 15.5. I'm going about a 50% drop. I could see it even being worse. So I think that's a pretty simple one. And of course, number 1, Beyonce, I think it's pretty simple. The question is the dollar amount. On Gold Derby, 25 to 50 is number 1. Number 2 is 50 to 75 million. Number 3 is 25 million or less. I went with 25 million with less, with going 24.4. I just don't. I think people are overzealous with this movie. People are saying it's going to get 40 million. I just don't see it. I maybe I'm wrong, but this weekend either I'm going to be great or I'm busting. I'm busting. Anyway, recap. Number 5, Godzilla 8 million. Number 4, Wish 9.2. Number 3, Napoleon 10 million. Number 2, Hunger Games 15.5. And number 1, Beyonce 24.4. Can Wish drop out? Could Trolls be it instead? Could Godzilla just be a dud and Trolls come out? Could Wish actually have a fantastic hold? Can Napoleon have a demonstrative? I don't know. Chase Lehocky with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. One of the things, Butontopia. You Buton, think it's a great day. Not going to watch this tape tomorrow, week from now, month from now, year from now, every single freaking one of you. Let me know what you think, because everyone got it wrong last weekend. And I think a lot of people, for the 3, 4, 5, they're going to get it wrong too. And I'm probably one of them.